You're good,
No
brother.
worries, bro.
You see we went with Will on that
Nate
last one? All right. Yeah. All right, we're looking at Nate's run now.
Yeah, I told Nate to jump in the VC because he wants to contest his run. I don't really know what. I mean, I don't know. He says that night shift was hard on the break in the entry, which I mean, I guess maybe I missed it, but I didn't feel like I saw that. But I feel like Nate's gonna contest anything.
Yeah, well, when you're number 1 seed, why wouldn't you?
Right.
I mean, in his defense, I would too.
Yeah. I mean, dude, we got to get the stream going. If he's not in here in like a minute, we got to move on.
Is it that he's hard on his break, or is it that
All right. There we
You
go.
and somebody else.
Diaz, Masco, if you guys want to make your way to the line, who is in chase? All right, Masco in chase, Diaz in lead.
All right, good luck, man.
All right, can you guys both see the light? Did the light work the first round?
It did. I'm watching a full tree right now.
Yeah, it should be a full tree for both of you guys.
I think Masco's just staying muted, but I'm pretty sure his worked. All right, I'm gonna mute you guys. Like 2 to 3 seconds after I mute you, the light's gonna go. So be ready. I'm muting you now. All right, both drivers are muted. Whenever you're ready.
All right, lights live.
All right, big flick in from Diaz. Looks like he's dropping an inner tire though.
Yep.
Masco applying good pressure coming through outer zone number 2. Coming into outer zone number 3. Diaz filling out the zone very well on that one.
That was a good mimic mirror right there.
Yeah. Masco looked like he lost a little bit of the angle there coming through outer zone number 4. But all around a solid run for both drivers. We're going to swap those drivers around, get Masco in the lead in that 180SX. All right, Diaz in the chase. 370 on 180 action.
Let me cut this light. Get ready for him. All right, guys. Everybody good?
They're deafened.
No, I'm talking to you guys.
Oh, yep. All right, drivers leaving the light.
Could have benefited
Diaz.
Diaz a little bit.
Yeah, Diaz, a little left foot brake into the transition. Ooh, coming in at a really awkward angle there. Masco's not on left foot brake either. It's just an awkward angle for Diaz. Masco looks like he's dropping an inner tire there.
Yeah, it was a little bit out and a little bit in.
Yeah,
Zone
we're gonna have to
4 was
watch that
kind of like
back.
a correction. Yeah.
There was no major mistakes, I don't think, from either driver, other than maybe Diaz on his chase. I forget what zone it was, but there was a zone where he was kind of off on his angle. I think it was outside zone 3. Watching it back, Diaz in the pocket, transition into 3. Yeah, he just didn't transition with enough angle coming into 3. He had to kind of reset a little bit. But the rest of the run was making good proximity. I want to see Masco's lead though. I mean, I know it's not a big deal, but I thought he got on throttle late into the entry.
Yeah, I'm gonna look at that right now as well. Initiates. I don't know, honestly.
Watching Diaz's lead. Diaz looks like rolled out zone 1 decently.
He does come onto throttle pretty late, but he's carrying a heavy amount of momentum now.
Yeah. Masco applying really good pressure in outer zone 3, coming into 4. Okay, alright. Step back the other one.
Either.
Yeah, the only serious mistake I can see is the one by Diaz in outside zone 3 in his chase.
Yeah.
Your guys' thoughts?
Watching the side-by-side one more time to make sure. I mean, because I'm looking at side-by-sides, the lead in the chase going into zone 2. Masco gets way closer towards it, but then has to bobble him back off. Yeah.
Masco's fucking chase is phenomenal.
Yeah. He only makes one mistake really there, and that's coming towards the end of outer zone 2, but it's not even that much. He knows he has to back off, and he does. But he transitions right on the bumper.
Alright, votes.
Come on, man.
Votes.
God, that's rough for me.
That's that too.
Let's do...
I don't know. I'm voting Masco.
I'm looking at the entry like where Ruben's pointing out to, and I don't see Masco getting late on throttle there. I see the gap being cleaned up a lot easier there, so I'm gonna go with Masco.
Ruben. Alright. Let's get these guys back in here. Alright, gentlemen. On this one, we went with Masco. Both were really good leads, or really good runs, just in general. The only slight issue we had was Diaz on your chase in outside zone number 3. It didn't look like you transitioned with enough angle to stay on his door, so you had to make a little adjustment there to get back on his door into the transition to 4. But we really appreciate you guys coming out. Masco will be moving on to the next round. Diaz, thank you, sir. We'll see you again next time. I'm going to move you guys down to get new drivers up here.
Okay, thank you, thank you.
Thank you guys.
All right, so moving on to the next battle of the top 16, we got Ferrari and Vibes, dude. We got a heater of a battle.
This is the one I've been waiting to see. Yeah.
All right, Ferrari, Vibes. Get these drivers up there. We got Vibes in the chase.
Got a Rogue 370.
Man, the 370, there's quite a few of those. I thought the E36 was dominating the car pack, but it looks like 370s, man. I've seen nothing but 370s. All right, drivers, does both your guys' lights work?
Turn them on, let me see.
We're doing a test light.
Yes. Test light. Here we are. Nobody leaves.
Yeah, mine are good.
Good. All right.
Ferrari, your lights work?
Yeah, yes.
All right. If there is any issues with the light, do not take off. If you take off, we're going to judge the run. I'm going to mute you guys both 2 to 3 seconds after I mute you. The lights are going to go off, so be ready. All right, I'm muting you guys now. All right, drivers are deafened, ready to go.
Lights are live.
Ferrari, Vibes in the chase. Slight adjustment to get to the appropriate angle there in outer zone 2. Ferrari coming up the zone wall, coming into zone 3. Ferrari doing a great job. Vibes having to change up the angle a little bit there into the transition into 4. Ferrari paint the line. Looks like it kind of bounced out of the zone a little bit, but
One hell of a run either
solid
way.
run, yeah. Get those drivers swapped around. We'll get Mr. Ferrari in the A80 Supra into Chase, giving chase to Kyle Ringmuth, aka Vibes, in the 370.
Yeah, I had a feeling this one was going to be good. Based on what Vibes put down earlier and what Ferrari did as well, knew it was going to be good. All right.
All right, drivers.
Just waiting on broadcast for a sec. All right, lights are live. Oh, you know what? Ferrari had an issue with lights last time. I don't blame him for not going. He did have the delay with the lights. That could be the same thing. He did not even flinch. There's no way you could tell.
Vibes the light is having an issue. We're going to line you guys back up. Both of you guys reset tires, and we will run this battle back. Ferrari did not leave the line, though.
He didn't even budge. Yeah. He didn't just fall asleep. He died.
All right, so we're gonna do a countdown on this one. Ruben's gonna say 3, 2, 1, go. I'm gonna deafen you guys right after that, though. So Ruben, whenever you're ready.
Yeah.
All right, Ferrari in the chase, getting right on his door through outer zone number 1. Vibes put him in a little deeper, but filled out the zone well enough. Coming into outer zone 2. Vibes filling out the zone perfectly. Ferrari on his door, glued to him. Looks like Vibes maybe went out a little wide there, had a little too much angle. Almost choked off Ferrari, but he's been practicing with me all week, so.
He just self-reported.
Good. He was ready for that. All right, we're gonna watch the replays back on that because that was
Yeah, that was good.
those were both two like damn near perfect runs. It's hard to really give a on that one, but I can tell you just from what I remember was Ferrari was glued to him.
I mean, Vibes was a little closer on the last zone, but yeah, they were on it.
Ah, you fucking got it.
Looks like Ferrari thinks it's a
That's
Vibes.
what I'm saying. Like,
I
well,
don't know
if
about
you,
that. There was
hey, listen,
there was a
Vibes,
lot of angle adjustments from Vibes throughout the whole course, so I don't know about that. Yeah, we'll
I think
watch
he's
the
only
replay
calling
back.
it because of how he felt. He was kind of fighting to stay with him towards the end on Chase. In Ferrari's
Alright,
world, which is
so
not
watch
much.
Battle 1 first.
Yep.
Ferrari on the lead. Was back on throttle appropriately. I can't tell, but I don't think he dropped a tire there in the lead, but he was filling out the line. Vibes doing a good job at chasing. Vibes is killing it in the chase there. I didn't realize
This chase was really, really good. That's what I'm saying. I think that's where Ferrari's coming in and saying, I'm not sure, like, because Vibes really stayed with him, especially the last half of that track. He was on it. If you look at Zone 4, he's on him.
He did get gapped a little bit there, caught up in the transition.
Is it now, if we're saying that Vibes is winning that chase, it comes down to who threw down a cleaner lead for the chase, too. who's dropping less tires or making less adjustments. Because Ferrari's not far off, but Vibes is close, especially on zone 4. It's still like bumper to bumper transitions from both of them here and there.
Yeah, Ferrari might have dropped a tire in zone 1 too. It's kind of questionable, but it's close. In terms of lead for lead, they're both just so solid.
Yeah. Yeah, it looked like, I mean, yeah, if
Vibes lead one more time.
he starts the thing for me is he starts to drive away at the beginning of zone 4 from Ferrari. And then Ferrari catches up towards the end. But is that because he loses angle? Hold on now. I think the three's, well, he just adds a little bit more.
I think Vibes wins this, in my opinion.
That's where I was kind of leaning towards.
Two of the smallest bobbles in the chase from Ferrari. That's like the only thing I could chalk it up to. If he was going against anybody else, he probably would have won. But if you're going up against fucking Vibes and he's killing it.
He was killing it. That chase was pretty nasty. And like I said, he was closer in a couple areas. So like if they both drop a tire and the bobbles aren't anything major and it's not affecting the ability to chase or stay in the line, I mean, I'm going to go. I mean, as much as I just met the dude, as much as I love Ferrari, like, yeah, it's, I
what
feel
do you
like
guys
vibes for me. You guys fight over the winner.
All right. I'll bring him back in. All right, drivers, we have come to a decision. This is a really, really close battle. It's hard to go one way or the other, but the only small mistakes we can see were from Ferrari and Chase. He just had a couple of little tiny bobbles there, and it made him lose a little bit of proximity, whereas Vibes was glued to him the entire run. So we're going to go with Drift Bros Vibes on this one, but we appreciate you both coming out.
Damn. GG, that was a great battle.
That was a good one, dude. It was good. Yeah.
I do not want to protest. Thank you.
Yeah.
Oh, we love you, brother.
All right, I'm gonna move you guys on down. Yeah, we'll see you guys next round. I'm gonna get new drivers in here. All right, so for the next battle of the evening, we got Mr. Nick Donato and Slam. So we'll get those drivers up here. Nick Donato. All right. So for our next battle, we have Slammed in the chase, Nick Donato in the lead. Another A80 Supra.
It handles.
I need a countdown. I'm sorry.
That's all right.
Hey, at least you're telling us that we don't have to do any of the fancy light stuff. Well, I don't have the light lit, but if you couldn't see it before, it's going to be consistent.
Yeah, yeah. Oh, I couldn't see it before.
Yeah.
All right. So the way this is going to work, Ruben's going to count down 3, 2, 1. I'm going to deafen you guys right after that.
Yeah.
Next one. So, all right. Let me get ready here. Ruben, whenever you are ready. Slammed in the A80, coming in a little low angle, but stays in the pocket fairly well there. Nick Donato pulling out zone number 1 perfectly. In zone number 2, Nick staying flat out through the zone. Starting to pull a little gap, but Slam getting back on his door. Little teeny tiny bit of contact there. Not enough to make a huge difference though. Nick looks like he's dropping an inner tire on him. Slammed on his door though. We're gonna get those drivers.
Drop a tire, motherfucker!
I mean, yeah, you like when at least they know what we see.
Yeah, that's nice. All right, drivers swapping around. We'll get Slammed in the A80 Supra in the lead position. Nick Donato in the chase.
Don't put that on me, Nick. I need all the help I can get.
All right, Ruben, whenever you're ready.
Yep.
Little contact
Ooh,
there.
Ooh, that was an awkward. Oh man, and Slam dropping a tire, but I feel like that was really awkward. Like he initiated late or something in the lead.
I have to look at that. I was not expecting.
Oh, that was a
Oh,
close one, contact, and he came out wide in his lead. No, Slam. Oh man, this one we're gonna have to watch this back. Oh no, Nick might be more in this contest than he thinks he is.
I think, yeah, I think because he can't see
feel
the
like-
bird's eye.
I think Slammed initiated late in the entry.
I need to see
That's
that.
just what I saw in the moment. I could be wrong, but I feel like he initiated late in the entry and then dropped an outside tire. And then in zone 2, he was solid. Coming into zone 3, let's see how wide he came out, because I think he came out wide. He did. He came out wide, but I don't know if that was due to contact.
It's a super late initiation though, but I don't know if that's because of being hit. But it was
Well,
like we did
well,
say
in the-
lead gets away.
In the entry,
Yeah,
I didn't even see him get hit. Maybe I'm wrong.
he gets tapped. He swings wide and hits Nick. Hey, it's the rear quarter.
Yeah, I'm gonna watch this replay here. Find out.
Oh yeah, it's not rear quarter. It's a nose to bumper. It's Chase.
Did they call
Oh, he
overtime or
did get
something?
hit.
Am I missing out?
He did get hit.
Mhm.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Slammed on this one.
Yeah, so if it's a late initiation, it's because he got a speed boost.
Yeah, he did get bumped. All right, Ruben. All right. All right, Mr. Burnout. All right, gentlemen. So this one's a little awkward of a battle. Nick, you dropped the tire in your lead, and then on Slam's lead, you didn't give him right away. He made slight contact with you on his initiation, caused him to go out wide. You had to play catch up, and then I think you had a little more contact, so we're going to go with Slammed on this one.
Good runs, Nick.
Good job, brother.
All right, gentlemen, I'm going to move you guys down, and we'll move on to the next drivers. Appreciate it.
Appreciate it.
All right, moving on to the next battle. Joseph JK and Y Praise. Joseph JK, Y Praise. This should be a good battle. Looks like on this one we got Y Praise in the chase. In the Corvette.
Hey.
Corvette versus S15. All right, drivers, can you guys both see the light?
Let's see. Hold on. Let me get over there. Lights should not be lit. This is going to be a test run. Do not leave for this one. Lights should be lit now.
It's in slow motion like before.
Okay. I have to do a call. I have to do a countdown for him.
Sorry for that.
Ah, you're fine. And that's why we check to make sure we're not setting anybody up for failure.
Yep.
Do you have Ruben?
Are we going to do a countdown?
Yes. You can't do the lights slow-mo for him, just like last time.
All right. All right, so Ruben's going to count it down. I'm going to mute you right when it goes. All right, Ruben, whenever you're ready.
Is it? Yeah.
All right. Ooh.
Oh,
Joseph JK. What was that? I don't know. I think he had too much angle. I can't tell though if that was a praise issue or a too much angle issue.
He's swinging wide, but he's just got to finish the run. Doesn't necessarily have to, but it's nice to see. Take the practice lap when you can get it. That was, yeah. I mean, as always, contact. We got to go look at it. Even though it looks one way to us, there could be more to the story.
It looked like he slowed down. We'll watch it back in the replays to be sure.
Yeah, we're gonna make sure they get their runs either way. Oh,
All right.
boy.
We're gonna swap these drivers around. Joseph, did you reset your tires?
No, he did not. He drove.
Okay. All right. All right. So Ruben, whenever you're ready to count it down.
Yep.
Alright, Praise.
Ooh, shallow to
and
wide.
tire.
Transition was beautiful. Stayed with him, but lost a little bit. I can see that as well.
Praise.
Oh, and we're going straight. It wasn't a horrible straight, but he was not an angle for that. He's doing it again.
Oh, no. Alright. Lots of issues there.
Lots. I just feel like the vet was just getting bullied by shallow angle for a little while there. Not that the vet was running shallow, it's just that what I saw was it playing catch-up angles, and you were not mirroring it, and you were just bullying him through it. So if there's drops in 4, it's from being pushed out. I just need to see if he's putting brake pedals on.
Yeah, I'm blaming this on the S15, these issues, because he was coming out wide into 3, and then like shallowed up, let off gas, and then fucking rocket shipped into the Corvette.
Yeah.
Even though the Corvette didn't have a great lead, like had a major issue coming in super late into the zone and then going wide. I feel like if we see that replay, you'll see the S15 was coming out.
Yeah,
He was coming into 3 deep and then like let off and kind of rocket shipped right into him.
Yeah, he did the same exact thing in 3 that he did in 4. And and it caused the vet to drop tire in 4. I'm gonna have to say it's praise on this one in the vet.
Yeah, but let's
just based off of that. I'm watching them, and yeah, I've gone both runs. I mean, it started off reasonable when he had that first transition.
Did he get on a break or something in his lead, Joseph? Because like it seemed like he just added a bunch of angle all of a sudden, like he just stabbed the brake.
That's what I'm looking at right now.
It was really, really awkward.
I could try and pull 3 planes.
Yeah, and then he's just like low angle driving right into.
There is lag there as a skip. Is he slowing there? Because the vet is shallow angle. It looks like lead is going to stay in the zone. And then fender to fender pushes him out. And it's because it's in the front half of the car, it just takes all the trajectory out of the car. So see you later.
I'm going praise.
That's where I was leaning. There did seem to be like some lag when they went from outer zone 1 to 2, because you can see all of a sudden a gap appears. His car twitches. If you look at James's car when he's in chase, his car twitches unnaturally like it's a connection.
Yeah.
But I didn't, if we're looking at it the other way, I'm gonna have to say praise.
Right.
Yeah, that's the areas where he's making contact. He's not in angle with the lead.
I'm looking at Joseph's lead one more time. We didn't get a whole lot of it, but if you look, he's on the wall, and then just boop, like it's like lag. He just adds like more angle all of a sudden and slows down. I don't know why.
It's glitchy because he gets a little hitch as soon as he hits the touch and go box. Gets a little one there. And then he gets another one. His car is twitching before he gets into the zone. Because if we're not doing it one more time, I'm saying praise.
What? Well, Monix, make up your mind. Which one are you going with?
I said praise already. Like, I mean.
Okay. All right, let me undeafen them. All right, gentlemen. This was a tough one to judge. However, I don't know if maybe it's a lag issue with you, Joseph, but in your lead, you were like at an angle, and then all of a sudden, like added a whole lot more angle, and he bumped you. Not exactly sure why that
Can we
happened.
pull up like the telemetry on that? Like, can I get an explanation on that? Because I'm full throttle. My wheel doesn't make no sudden movements. My ping is at a 60 right now. I'm looking at it. So I just want to know like how y'all really judging that, because to me I just got rammed into, and I've been watching the stream the whole time, but I don't see no telemetry on the stream of my steering wheel of me snapping an angle or doing what
Well,
y'all
that's why I'm
saying
wondering
I'm
if
doing.
it's lag.
No, I no, and I'm telling you, my ping is green right now. It says 60. I'm looking at it.
I mean, all we can really go off of is just the video. I mean, I'm watching it back one more time to be sure, but it looks like you're at an angle and then all of a sudden it just snaps.
If you pull up telemetry of my wheel snapping or me adding angle or slamming on the brakes, then I would understand, you know. But to me, I just got slammed into.
Just I like thing. I seen you spiking in front of me, but don't know.
Yeah, my ping is green. I could share my screen to show you my ping in the green. I guess the game is lying to me. I don't know. Yeah, yeah, sure. Yeah, cool.
Yeah, I tried to go back and watch and see, but I mean, I'm just going off of what
Alright.
the video shows, and it shows him just adding a whole lot of angle. Maybe
He's
it
not
was just lag.
experiencing lag, but I'm watching the car twitch in touch and go box. I'm watching the car twitch before it hits
And then
the
if
outer
we,
zone.
even if we just not even pay attention to that run in general, and we just look at the other run, I mean, you can see he's like shallow angle, just tapping freeze the whole time.
Yeah. Yeah. I mean, we could have ran it one more time. I don't know. It's at that point. I thought I saw lag at the same time. It's gonna look different on his screen than my screen. You see that where all of a sudden there's a gap, and it just like I say, his car moves unnaturally in when he's in chase, right? In the second zone, his car just snaps. We're not
All right,
saying
well-
it's a wheel. It's literally the game's
I think it's
data.
lag.
Yeah.
I think it's lag. That's just my 2 cents. But all right, Praise, you're moving on to the next round. Let's get this thing going. I'm gonna move you down, and we'll get new drivers up here.
Why does this light constantly?
Dude, my fucking setup is crashing. Fix this.
Oh, we're gonna
moving
get
on
some
down.
hate mail.
Oh, I know. Well, you always do. You always get hate mail. All right, Young and 3 show.
They can start a self-help group. I don't care. If all 3 of us are saying that we see it, I mean, we could have ran it, but I don't know. Well, what if we see another lag spike happens again? Then we just go, yeah, we should have just not done it. Saved ourselves some time.
All right, so moving on to the next one, we got Young and 3 show. All right, Young and 3 show. There he is. All right, so
I'm gonna need the countdown, by the way.
3 show is in the chase. Young is in the lead. We'll do a countdown. Give me 1 second here to get my stuff set up.
This is why nobody wants to judge.
3 show, are you in the server?
Fly around and see who I can see.
I don't think he's in here. He's deafened.
I am not.
Are we gonna have a buy run today? Because we got to get this thing going. I mean, we're 3.5 hours in.
I gotta go soon, actually, as well.
Yeah. I mean, yeah. At this point, this deep in,
3 show.
we should run a timer too. And if one driver is ready and we call them out and they're sitting at the light, just like you would do
He's
in
not even
anything
in
else.
server, though. That's the problem.
I mean, that's part of the game.
All right, we'll give this another minute, and then Young's getting a buy run.
All right. So
All right,
how's
I
it
think we're
going, guys?
It's
Yeah,
long.
yeah, I can tell.
I think we need to set something up for like that's what I'm saying. After this one, we need to have something more set in place because if we're gonna have like a lag issue, we need to have a rule set in place for if there's lag, and we're just gonna have to run it one more time. And if the other car's lagging, then we just have to say unfair advantage to the other car, and just it has to go to the other guy who's running consistent. That's the other thing I mentioned
The only
too.
way I think with contests, the only thing we can do is if it's like a massive oversight, which the Nate thing wasn't a massive oversight.
I still think he's flying off the track. I will stand by that.
Yeah, no, I am too. Like I said, if it's a massive oversight, we miss something completely that changes the game, and you contest it immediately, sure. But if it's not, then yeah, unfortunately,
There's rough
right.
edges that'll be shaved off for sure.
Let's give Young a buy run.
All right.
Moving on to the next round.
Do I just go?
Pre-show.
Yeah,
No,
you-
don't even worry about it. I mean, you can if you
okay.
want to, but we're just gonna get the next drivers in here.
All right, so I'll just go for fun.
Like I said, take the practice run whenever you can get it.
And also just so everybody knows, we're at the last battle of the top 8, so I can't just put him to back towards the end. Like we need to get the top 8 finished.
Yeah.
All right, so moving on. We have. I guess this is the top 8. Sorry. Night Shift Trev and Ray James. Ray James.
Oh, this should be a good run too.
Trev.
Oh, for
All
real?
right, gentlemen. Night Shift Trev, Ray James in the chase.
Let's get it.
Get the asses up here.
Make sure.
I'm not in there. I'm sorry. I apologize. They told us not to come in yet.
I feel like we got to say this now. If there is a protest, make sure you do it before you leave the chat.
Can you update the bracket, by the way?
I got you with our buy run.
And Young, yeah.
Oh, I got to put praise. Yeah, because that was our main one.
That was an awkward one. There's not much you can do there.
That's the thing. We have to have a setup for something where if there is lag, we have to have a rule in place for that.
Yeah, it is what it is.
I was asking about that. I was like, I mean, but if it lags, that's not on nobody else but you. So I mean.
Yeah, he won't be able to see it. We would too.
He says his like, my ping is at 60, but I'm like, dude, I mean, it doesn't look like it on our end. We're looking at just the gameplay itself. If I could check your ping in that moment, I would, but I can't.
Oh, you're also got to say if 3 sets of eyes are seeing it at the same time, all 3 of us got to be delusional then. So
right, and see the same thing.
Yeah, if we can call out the same zones where it's happening, yeah. We're not just sitting here glazing each other either.
Oh, that's Masco. Okay, Masco's at the line.
Are we going straight to the battle, or are we doing warm-ups?
Yep. No warm-ups.
Is Masco supposed to be up there?
No.
1 second. I'm messaging him.
Oh, he's not in the chat?
No, he's not. He's not supposed to be at the line.
I mean, it's just like an S chassis curse. Apparently, both the big protests we've had were because of that. It's the car. You just choose a different car.
Hey, Masco. Hey, buddy. How'd he go to the line and then forget? He's in here. I was speaking to him earlier.
Yeah.
Didn't we tell him he had a buy run just now?
Oh,
somebody else.
Yeah. Isn't this the buy run guy?
Yeah, but he's after us, not before us.
No,
I know. Yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Oh, Masco's got a buy with Will?
Yeah, apparently Will had to go.
Damn, I wanted to see that shit too.
Here we go.
All right. All right. So we have looks like Night Shift Trav in the lead, Ray James in the chase.
Can you do a quick light check?
All right. Yeah, do a light check real quick.
All right, nobody go. I'm just do a test sequence. Lights alive.
Green. Okay.
Good light, green light.
right.
Lights are working. Oh, hold up. I just messed up. All right. I'm gonna deafen you guys. The lights are gonna go 2 to 3 seconds afterwards. If there is an issue with the lights, stay still. Don't move. And then yeah, you'll make your way back around, and it'll go again 2 to 3 seconds after you guys are ready. All right, muting you now. All right, whenever you're ready.
Yep. Lights are live.
All right. Kind of an awkward chase there on the line from Ray James, but he got. Why? I mean, we're already halfway through the run.
Oh, yeah, he's
Yeah,
lucky
it's
because
just
that zone 4 is horrific.
okay. Well, gentlemen, please reset your tires. We're gonna have to rerun that. There's your practice run.
I was actually crazy because I was like, oh man, I just reset anyway. Like I literally reset at the end of that.
Works out.
All right, we're gonna line that back up again. All right, I'm gonna deafen you guys here in a second, and again, lights will go green
Don't
3
break the
seconds
drone.
afterwards. All right. All right. Yeah, let me know when you're ready. Let me know when you're ready, Ruben.
All right.
All right, so I'm gonna deafen you guys and get ready. All right, deafening you now. All right, drivers are deafened.
Lights are live.
All right, taking off from the line. Ray James in the chase. Oh, a little awkward. Super awkward run there for outside zone number 1 for both drivers.
Yeah.
Coming into outer zone number 2, Night Shift Trev is super shallow. Into outside zone number 3, looks like they're both filling out the zone fairly well now. And Night Shift Trev coming out of that zone very wide.
This time not going outside on zone 4, which is much better than the other one.
We will swap those drivers around and get Night Shift Trev in the chase in the E30. The rocket ship E30. Thing is fast.
It is a spaceship. Oh, taking a scenic route. He's gotta go pick up the milk. But this time we'll come back. All right, go ahead and switch these lights off, and we'll send them on their way. Lights are live. Ooh, bit of a gap opening up there. Ooh, but the surge, I'm not sure exactly what happened there. Going out outer zone pretty well, right on the panel. A little shallow coming into that transition, trying to make up some space there. Ray James just kind of driving away from him a little bit on that last outer zone. Tommy Discord's crashing yet again. Ruben, are you still in here? I gotta make sure it's not me. Okay. All right. I think we lost grid right now.
Hello, hello.
There we go.
Sorry about that. I must have muted my mic. My apologies.
Yeah, you were gone.
All right, so in that battle,
Good runs. Good runs.
I personally think Night Shift Trev came in super shallow into his lead.
Mhm.
And then Ray James seemed to stay consistent pressure on him. And then on Night Shift Trev's chase, had a lot of issues in transition. So I'm going to go with Ray James on that one.
Yeah, if you
Kinda
look back
easy
at
for
it,
him.
he touched the touch and go it's not even in the chase. I mean, in the lead at this point, you know. And Ray did a super good job of staying with him, even though that happened. So yeah, I mean, if you look at Outer Zone 4 with Ray James and Chase too, he's tired of door. It's looking pretty good. So I'm gonna go ahead and say Ray James as well.
Copy that. All right. Drivers. A little bit of an awkward one to judge here, but we ended up going with Ray James on this one. Night Shift Trev, just
My initiation. It was my initiation. I knew
yeah.
it.
And
I
then
was
on your
wobbling.
chase, you were just kind of struggling to get back on the door and stay there. So,
Yeah.
anyways, we appreciate you both coming out. I'm going to move you down. We'll get the next drivers up here. Thank you.
GG's, brother.
Hey, good runs. Good runs, man.
All right, so moving on. Masco gets a bye run.
Okay, I'm just gonna go ahead and move him in the bracket.
I guess he wants to go do his run, so we'll just let him take his run. Wait, does he have a bye? I don't see Will.
That's what I was being told.
Just send the lights. Just send the lights.
He wants lights. I got it.
I don't know. Just why not?
Oh, he ain't going. Should have been lit. Yeah. Unless he doesn't know he has a buy. Yeah, because I ran him again. He did not move. I do not see.
I just messaged him. Alright, I just told him to go, so he's gonna make the run. Masco coming in here, laying down a heater in his bye run. Pretty solid run. All right. Moving on down the list, we got Vibes and Slammed. So I will get those drivers into the chat here. Drift Bros Vibes, Slammed. All right, we got Slammed in the chase, Vibes in the lead.
Which guy?
Good luck.
What's that? Gentlemen, can you both see the light?
I'm gonna turn him on. It's gonna be a test hit, so nobody leave.
Yeah. Yeah, we're good.
Yeah, I'm good.
Okay.
All right, I'm gonna deafen you both. The light will go to
Yeah.
3 seconds afterwards. All right, deafening you now. All right, send them whenever you're ready.
All right. Light is live.
Looks like Slammed applying some good pressure vibes. Kind of looked like he was leaving the zone a little early with one of the tires, but stayed in. Coming through outer zone number 2, could be a little bit deeper. Slammed applying good pressure though, coming through outer zone number 3. Vibes sticking to the correct line there, not going too wide on the transition of 4 and into 4. Filling out the zone fairly well. Slammed staying on his door though.
Definitely was staying with him really well there. And then because of the way the lead was, it allowed him to transition into the last outer zone really, really well.
Right. That was a good run. No complaints from the judges. This might be a tough one to to judge if we don't see any issues in the next battle.
Yeah, Vibes has been killing it so far. So
he's the DTD champion of 2025. So
all right,
curious
well,
to see how he stacks up in N4s. All right, drivers are at the line. Whenever you're ready to send it.
And light is live.
Driver's taking off. Giant flick from Slammed into A80.
Super patient out of Vibe though. Didn't even hear it. Just stayed with
That's
him.
experience. Oh, and tried to surge up. Looked like Slam might have been on the brakes a little bit there though. In the transition. Slam looks like he's bobbling a little bit coming through outer zone number 3 and into 4. Oh, dropping an inside tire there on 4. We're gonna watch this back and find out what happened for sure, because there's a couple of questionable things on that second run.
Yeah.
The massive flick from Slammed, and then he's hard on the brakes. And then Vibes got up on his door. Yeah, it's just tricky. Alright, so we'll watch the replay back now and know for sure.
I mean, Slam's chase was towards the last half of the track was really, really good. I need to see that lead run from Slammed as well.
Slam throwing a massive angle, but then got hard on the brakes into right coming into outer zone 1, whereas Vibes was staying solid in through outer zone 1, outer zone 2.
Surge to his door almost took him out though. Vibes is he on the brake there? Let's see.
I think he is.
Because he launched at him.
He did. This is a tricky one. Because he was hard on the brake after the cone in his entry. Slammed was. And so Vibes finally got back up. I want to know what happened there in outer zone 2. And outer zone 3.
Let's see. Here, let me see if I can pull up the difference.
This is one of those tricky ones where it's like I feel like if the lead from Slammed was better, we would have got a better chase from Vibes.
Yeah.
And Vibes was really patient on that entry when slammed on the brakes. In the entry after the cone, Vibes did a good job about not smacking into him.
I will tell you right now. Good throttle control through here out, but there was brake coming into that other zone. I mean, it's just on the... Yeah, there is brake there for that.
For which one, outer zone 2?
Yeah. I'm not sure how much it is.
Lead?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's...
For me, it's going to go to 100, but yeah, you could tell because he's... It looks like he's... Because if you look at the way the car manipulates too, it looks like he's carrying the... He's not full angle, so the car can carry out to the outer zone. And that foot brake will definitely do that, and then
you
it
can
goes
see
to
in
angle
outer
once you
zone
get
4, Vibes is on his door when he's just rolling clouds through there.
Yeah.
Man. Honestly, I mean, the biggest thing for me is that entry slammed hard on the brakes after the cone.
Because he had a good chase on the last half of the track. Slammed had a really good chase in the last half.
Ruben, what are your thoughts?
Uh-oh. I saw that. Yeah. Yeah. Slammed is
My 2
closer.
cents is I'm going vibes on this one. That's just my 2 cents. Just you can see the brake lights light up on Slam's car in the entry after the cone, like right as he's hitting the zone, he's on brakes, and so I don't know how vibes didn't hit him, but he didn't, and then he's trying to catch up, and then he slams hard on the brake coming into zone 2. Well, that's the thing. Yeah, he was decelling after the cone, and you're supposed to be on throttle by the cone. Which, like, I mean, I get it. It is a momentum zone, but if you're on the brake in the zone, which he was, I feel like that's too long. Well, what are your guys' thoughts?
I'm looking back right now because I don't know. Slammed had one hell of a chase, but
he did.
My replay's all fucked. It's still glitchy. I mean, for what it's worth, even if Slammed has an awkward entry there, Vibes stays with him for that pretty well. And then the surge comes from the brake. Yeah, you could do. I'm looking at the entry into the second outer zone. I wish my replay looked a little bit better. No.
But I feel like we would have got just as good of a chase out of Vibes if the 2 problem areas weren't an area for the lead from Slam.
Yeah. Like I said, when I'm watching him go into that outer zone 2, there's a I don't know how much brake pedal is there.
I remember Slam did drop a tire in outer zone 4 on the inside. Well, his entry was good, but he got on brakes into the zone. Oh yeah. All right, my final verdict is Vibes, but what are you guys'?
Yeah, I mean, I don't need to break the tie, but yeah, that's what I thought too. I thought Slammed had a hell of a chase at the last half of the track, and it was looking good. It would have taken some mistakes, more mistakes from Vibes to change that for me. The brake pedal into outer zone 2 is the main thing for me, because for him to surge up that hard, I don't know where you make up that much speed without someone slowing down.
Right. All right, I'm gonna undeafen him. All right, gentlemen, this is a tough one to judge. However, there's 2 kind of problem areas that we saw, and they were both with Slam's lead. Slammed, it looked like on your entry, you came in with a nasty flick. It was looking great, but you were hard on the left foot brake coming into the zone. And not just a little touch and go, but I'm talking about the actual outside zone. You were hard on the left foot brake. I'm kind of surprised Vibes didn't hit you there.
Oh, really? I thought I was only 5% brake.
Well, I mean, it could. I don't know what percentage of brake, but
it goes straight to 100 for us.
It looked like you were slowing down in my opinion.
Oh yeah, the AC telemetry on the brake and shit never works right. I was 5%.
But then the other issue, coming into outside zone number 2, it looked like, I mean, Monarch's had a point. You can't really surge up on somebody that hard there unless they're slowing down.
Even if it's not that, he flew at your door. And we can go back and look at it, but he wasn't cheating a shit ton of angle where it would be super noticeable for okay, lead was playing massive catch up.
Oh yeah, dude, it's all good. Yeah, wish I would have recorded. Yeah, it's all good, dude. Good runs.
You'll see what we're
good runs.
About, but I appreciate it.
Yep.
Yeah. We'll take the hate mail.
We're gonna be moving on to the next battle, so I will move you guys down. All right, so for our last battle of the top 8, we got Why Praise and Young. Why Praise? Why Praise? The
I'm gonna need a
Corvette man, the
countdown
myth,
just
the
to let you
legend.
know.
Yep, no worries. All right, so we have Young in the chase first. We're gonna do a countdown for these guys. A90 on Corvette. A90 in the chase, driven by Young. Corvette, driven by Why Praise in the lead. All right, so the way this is going to work, I'm assuming you guys know at this point, but I'm going to say it again. I'm going to deafen you guys right after he says go. So Ruben will do the countdown, and whenever you're ready.
Yes, sir.
All right.
Ooh.
Oh man, Young going deep.
Washed
trying to
out.
make up some ground. And honestly, why Praise looked like he was dropping some tire there, but on the inside, not on the outside.
Yeah.
Praise looks like he's starting to even it out a bit, running a good lead. Young applying some pressure now, coming through outer zone number 4.
Oh man, that entry might come back to haunt him a little bit.
Yeah, that's gonna be a tricky one. All right, I'm gonna undeafen these guys. All right, swap the drivers around. We'll get Y Praise in the chase. French Canadian, huh?
Yep.
All right, so swapping the drivers around, we have Y Praise in the chase in that beautiful C5 Corvette with the 326 body kit, giving chase to Young in the A90 Supro. All right, Ruben, whenever you are ready. A little awkward in the chase from Y Praise, but it looks like he's applying decent pressure. Coming into outside zone number 2, Young looked like he might have dropped an inner tire on that one. But he's starting to gap away, get away from him a little bit.
Yeah, he was gapping him for some reason there. That transition's going to hurt him there too a little bit. Finally catches him at the end. Yeah.
Number 4.
He drove away though. He drove away a little bit. That's what makes it harder, is because the entry originally wasn't that bad, but then he goes to do, I mean, the chase was, it had some things to be desired, but that lead, he drove away from him.
I don't know if you hear me yelling it. GG, man.
All right, so let's watch back that replay. I mean, he did start to get away from him a little bit, but I want to see what caused that. Was it an error on Y Praise's part? Was it an error in the lead from Young? We're going to find out.
Figure out where he transitions from. That's going to be a pretty big detail there, because the lead can still, be a little wavery, but if you're not really diving the bumper or surging properly, then it's rough.
Right.
I feel like the Supra kind of gets up and goes a little bit faster than the Corvette does. Kind of like the Mustang has an issue with staying with it too, unless you're right on them. Dang, their entry there. Yeah, Praise was on him. I don't know. I don't think he hit him, but that was close. Yeah, he started. Yeah, there was an adjustment. There was nothing for. Yeah, Praise kind of shored up on outer zone 2. If you watch Ruben's replay, it's more telling of how much distance he actually got from him.
I mean, but that overshot by Young in the chase is
was crazy. That's what I'm saying. You have these two issues. One's on lead, one's on chase. One's one driver, one's the other.
I mean, I'm just looking at Y Praise's lead. He laid down a pretty solid lead. Nothing to really complain about there.
Yeah.
And and it looked like Y Praise, did come in a little hot into outer zone 2. A little wide, had to let off throttle, and that's what gave him the distance. But he made up for it.
He did. He did.
Can you see if Y Praise dropped how many tires he dropped in outer zone number 2 on his chase? Oh, and he bobbled in the entry on his chase. Just a tiny bit. Yeah, just a little bit.
Yeah, that's one where I thought he almost hit him.
But I want to see, did he drop tire in outer zone number 2?
Let's see if I can get this set up.
On his chase.
Should have him chase. You want to see outer zone. In chase, Praise is only dropping, I think, a tire outside. hate the way the replay is in here when it gets to this point. It's just super sketchy. It's just super laggy. Just gonna hover over outer zone. I don't know if he does.
All right, I'm going Brazen. If he didn't drop any tires, the error by Young was way bigger than.
Yeah, I'm good with that, because if we're saying if it is a tire drop, it's like minimal. It's
Yeah, I mean,
I'm
it
looking at
wasn't
the right one.
too
It's
blatant.
barely anything. It's out in. It's just the arc was a little off. That was it.
Right. All right, Ruben, anything to add? All right, I will bring him back in here.
Man, it's rough. Dude.
All right, gentlemen. We went with praise on this one, simply due to Young. You had a big correction in your chase. You dropped 2 tires and just came in a little too hot. You ended up catching up to him, and Praise had some bobbles in his chase as well, but we didn't see any massive tire drops or anything like that to really dock him any points. So, Praise, you will be moving on to our final 4. Young, we appreciate it. We'll see you in the next one.
Yep, thank you guys.
All right, gents.
See Young.
All right, moving on. Now we are in the final 4. We're big timing now. We got Ray James and Masco. Should be a hell of a battle. Let's get those drivers up here.
Take this.
Ray James and Masco. Masco in the chase.
Let's get her done.
Masco, the underage modder. Coming in hot in the 180. You gotta watch your words with this guy. He's got to be home for dinner. All right. Drivers are pulling up to the line. Masco in the 180.
Are we good with camera for lights with everybody here? Or are we gonna do? Oh, it's Masco and Jamie. We should be good with lights, right?
Yep, I'm good with lights.
All right,
wait.
gentlemen.
We can test it just to see if anybody's comfortable with that, but otherwise we'll send it.
I'm good to go.
All right.
Masco, haven't heard from you yet. You good?
He's
all right. So I'm gonna deafen you guys. Be ready to go, because as soon as I deafen you, he's probably gonna send the lights. So I'm deafening you now. Be ready. All right, deafen now. All right, whenever you're ready.
All right. Lights
All
are
right.
live.
First battle of the final 4. We got Masco in the 180. Coming in on the chase on Ray James and that beautiful S13 one of my favorite cars in this car pack. Masco applying good pressure here through outer zone number 2, keeping good proximity, but Ray James is throwing down a hell of a lead line.
Sure is.
Oh, contact. It might have been lag though. Lots of angle though from Ray James coming out of that zone. Lots.
Right on the line. He's right on the line there too. I'm surprised that a little bit of contact didn't push him out over it. That tire was.
It might have been a lag. It might have been the lag though. All right, we're gonna swap those drivers around. We'll get Masco in the lead this time. Ray James giving chase. It was a good battle. It's gonna be a hard one to. It's gonna be a hard one to judge.
Sure.
All right, drivers pulling up to the line. This is gonna be a.